Guys, this is Connor Sudsbury here, and you are watching Riding Supercharged. I got a very special episode. It's dedicated to my brother who's off at tech school. Yes, he's off at tech school, just made honor grad, yada yada yada. Very important. Now it's all back to me. This Camaro is a 1981, and it is one of my favorites. This is the black and gold colorways with T-tops, and it just is this amazing, cool-looking car. Now, I said the 79 Camaro had about 175 horsepower. This has 190. Yes, 190. And here's why. This car has a 5.7 liter 4-barrel carbureted V8 that produces 190 horsepower, and it has about 280 pound-feet of torque. Yes. 190 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque. That is really, really impressive. Now, I really dig this car. It is really, really sharp. It has similar body style to the Pontiac Firebird of the time, which is just amazing. I really do think that this car is cool. The Z28 is one of the most powerful Camaros. This one is the performance Camaro because it's a Z28, and it has a quadrajet carburetor. Yes, a quadrajet carburetor. That is one of the most high-tech carburetors of the time. But other than that, this car is not really high-tech as it is sporty. And it is very sporty. I just love the looks, the decals, the looks. It's just as visually appealing as the Firebird and the Mustang of its time. And this car was geared towards the middle generation, not the older, not the newer, but the middle generation, and it just did a good job. I would totally buy this car if I had the money back in 1981, and I would buy this car if I had the money back in 1985. I don't care if it had to be used. I would definitely buy this car if I could afford one and find one. What I like about this car is that Z28 badge sitting on the grill is actually, it looks white in the picture, but it's actually gold, and depending on what colorway you had, it would actually change color. So that's a nice little attention to detail from Chevy and their partners at GM. Sorry, just had to clap. And I think that this car is just really, really cool. It's not that fast. It had a 4-speed automatic, so about top speed was about 115, 120. But it is the last year of the second generation Camaro. But it's not until the third generation Camaro that the Camaro sales really started to spike. But I love this car. It leaves a last-ending impression on what the Camaro should be. And I really do think that it is just an awesome, sharp-looking car. It's mean, it's aggressive, it's fast, it's powerful. Definitely a car you do not want to trifle with. It's got front disc and rear drum brakes. And it is just really, really nice. It's just this cool car. Now, they're not vented disc brakes. They are regular disc brakes. The Camaros wouldn't get vented disc brakes until the later 80s, I believe. But this car definitely is really, really sharp. The colorways are very, very, very customizable. The interior comes in a lot of different colors. It is on the same mechanical platform as a Firebird, so parts are very similar, almost universal. And it is just the coolest car I could ever have, or one could ever have. I love this car. It's got two functional inlets on each quarter panel. You can see the front one right there. That is functional. That leads air in to cool the engine. It's got a grill. Some of them had a forward-facing intake that were functional. This picture does not, but they had them that were functional. That is pretty cool. And what I do love about this car is just the looks, the styling, the meanness, the sharpness of it. It is really, really cool. And yes, the front end was made out of polyurethane, just like most other muscle cars of this time. And 1981 was on the tail end of the fuel crisis, so that's why they could up the power. And it got decent gas mileage for a gas guzzling V8, but this car is just impressive for its time. Again, the price range from it was about $9,000. It was cheaper than the Trans Am, way cheaper than the Mustang GT. Not way cheaper, but pretty cheaper. And the Turbo Trans Am was pretty more expensive. So that's all I got to say about this 1981 Camaro, but I thought I should dedicate this episode to my brother because he really likes Camaros, because he just can't open his eyes and see where the beauty of a Firebird is. Stay tuned for more, folks. Have a good day.